Yo, so this is the Big Heads lyric breakdown. I was getting a lot of questions about the song and different lyrics, got a lot of different criticism and such. So I'm going to sit here and break down some lyrics for y'all. Here we go. All right, Big Heads. So first off, the song opens up with a little skit that I put together. I'm going to play the clip right now. This is how it goes.
Hello, this is Gary at Big Heads Incorporated. Our complaints department recently received this message. I need all you big heads to get out of my DM. Stop messaging me. Stop trying to take me out. I'm killing the game.
So, this clip, this was really just a last second fun thing that I threw on there. I originally had like a little tag that I threw in there, but I didn't own the rights to it. Just threw that together last second. It seemed like something super funny. I personally loved it. I think it shows a side of me that a lot of people don't see in my music. So yeah, I think it's pretty fun. So starting the lyrics off, I come in like this. There's no Arizona DST, but I got the time of day. Got a love for the boys like Cali got for the Bay. And my city got my bag, but also a lot of face. So if I ain't giving reins, then I'll probably need space. So in Arizona, we don't have daylight saving time. Whatever it is, we don't have it, and I know nothing about it. So that's something special to Arizona, and obviously Arizona is something special to me, so I'm always trying to find an excuse to put Arizona on. So of course I had to open up this song with something about Arizona. Got a love for the boys like Cali got for the Bay. So obviously I just mentioned Arizona, but the sound of this song is very West Coast. Honestly, my music is leaning very West Coast. And even though Arizona is super West Coast, I had to pay some homage to the Bay, to the Cali sound. And my city got my back, but also a lot of fakes. So if I ain't giving range, then I'll probably need space. So this was another, just like the city where I'm from, those people really rock with me. Like we put on a little show about a year back, and bro, people really came through. People from the city that I grew up in really appreciate my music, and they really support me, which is crazy. But they also got a lot of fake people, a lot of people that I can't stand to be around, just like any town that you grew up in. So, yeah. When I took off, we left it a cold case. Only ice or a bag can get them to show face. When a case, like at a police station or whatever, is like never solved, it's called like a cold case. And then a cold case, like ice or a bag, like actually like a bag that is cold is like a cold case. And anyway, so yeah, that's a bar. Homies wouldn't ride and I want to keep my pace, only running with the ties if you and I been laced. So I think that one speaks for itself. It actually leans into the next bar, which is got a pair of Vans for every shot at the caravan. So obviously, bro, I love my Vans. Like ever since I was a kid, I loved Vans. My mom would let me buy like one pair of Vans a year, and that was like the best. I got to have a pair of Vans that I could wear for the whole year. So yeah, I got a lot of Vans, and I got a pair of them for every shot at the caravan plus some. All right, so then this line, they been still in front of game and giving it to the fans. Thought they sure would, ain't robbing the merry men. And I know that he tends to crown the last pick. Ball is setting rank of diamonds in fashion. These lines are actually one of my most interesting lines. They were actually some of the hardest lines to write when I was going through the writing process. The whole thing is a metaphor on Robin Hood. So growing up, Robin Hood was one of my favorite movies. We would watch it on repeat to fall asleep. When I was writing this song, I actually had the DVD sitting on my desk, and I was like, yo, I need to bring that into the song. So thought they sure would, Sherwood Forest, ain't Robin Hood, the merry men. So like Robin Hood and his merry men. The other line, which people don't notice is related, is, and I know that he tends to crown the last pick. In the movie Robin Hood, at least the cartoon, the king is like a fool. He acts a clown. So but he's got the crown, and I think in a lot of ways, that's what God does to us. It's like he crowns the last pick, like the last person you would think, he crowns them. He puts them in that place. Baller setting rank off diamonds and fashion. Got appointed by the Rock. He told me to pass it, so I threw it 6 feet. That's out of the casket. Yeah, got appointed by The Rock. So in basketball, they call the ball The Rock. I guess I'm not super into basketball. He told me to pass it, so I threw it 6 feet. That's out of the casket. I mean, it speaks for itself. Like 6 feet, like you're buried 6 feet. I think you get it. If you don't get it, you need to listen to more rap music. Obviously, then it moves into the hook. So a lot of big heads saying goes atop me and put a barricade, really thinking they block me. I'm sorry to say it, but I swear that it's not me. It's too late now. There ain't nothing to stop me. So the basic premise of this hook is that we have come so far, me and my team, me just as an artist, and God has done so much in my life, whether it's musically or just like the change he's made in my heart and everything. We have come so far. So the basic idea is you would have to be really big-headed. You would have to be really delusional to think that you could stop what God is doing in my life. Now, a lot of people didn't get that when we posted the video. We're getting all kinds of comments. Why is it? A lot of people going crazy, acting like the song isn't about God. But here it is. Moving into the second verse. Let no man say I did it for a check, because I only want cash. That's a fact, no flex. A lot of Christians were tripping over this one, thinking all I think about is money and stuff. But it was really just a funny thing because, a lot of rappers are always out there saying like, especially Christian rappers, they'll be like, man, I'm not doing it for the money. I'm doing it for God and everything. And it's like, yeah, of course, that's what you're doing it for. If you're not, then we don't want you here. But to act that way and act like you don't want money and you don't want to be able to pay bills with what you love, that's just dumb. So this was kind of a shot at that, to be like, lead people in the way, like, let no man say I did it for a check. And then it's like, because I only want cash. So it was funny, it was lighthearted, and yeah, got my heat from the city where I rest. It's a little bit of south and a whole lot of west. So again, I'm putting on for Arizona like crazy, bro, and we in the Southwest. But obviously the sound that I'm doing in this song and the sound that I'm moving forward is West Coast, like all the way. So, of course, it's a little bit of South, but it's a whole lot of West. Boy Too Clean made the Pope look a mess. Now they want to throw stones. I don't care. I'm a catch. So in my songs, I'm always trying to throw a little, like, positive affirmation. I'm a snack. God made me a snack. I'm good looking, and I'm not gonna hide from that. So yeah, that's what it is. Made the Pope look a mess. The Pope's looking clean, bro. I'm way more clean. And now they want to throw stones. I don't care. I'm a catch. So I don't care. I'm going to catch the stones, and I don't care. I'm a catch. Like, ooh, that boy a catch, you get it? So that's a bar as well. And I'm killing this thing in my Sunday best because I know death died and the sun don't rest. Okay? You get it? And the sun don't rest like the Son of God, and the Son. That one's easy. I've been bad down. It's facts now to pack out, but the same thing that Mayfang done brought out. All these big heads, my DMs are capped out at more kids that off-brand and tap out. So this is one of my favorite bars in the song. It's hilarious. First of all, there's a double entendre, like my DMs have capped out, like cap out like a hat. But the funny part is the tap out. So Tap Out is that brand. I don't even know who owns that brand or what, but it's that brand that when I was in high school, all the corny kids that thought they was tough, they was wearing Tap Out, bro. Anybody wearing Tap Out is probably off-brand. So what I'm saying is now my DMs are full of more off-brand people than that. Nothing against a little talk or bad mouth, but you gang 5 white kids adapt now. This one is an inside joke between a bunch of the bros. Y'all ain't really gonna get it, but it's pretty funny because there's a lot of people who are like, they're acting all tough, but really they're just white kids that just recently learned to dab, you know. And I don't want to step on toes, but got 10 down. You ain't going to get the jit to put the pen down. Hey, that is hard, bro. That is a freaking hard line. Let me run that back. And I don't want to step on toes, but got 10 down. You ain't going to get the jit to put the pen down. Now, I'm not saying anything like lyrically, but it's hard, bro. You ain't gonna get the jit to put the pen down. My man fell. When I first met Lauren, I was with Aaron Dews. We went and we met him, and one of the first things he asked was our age. And at the time, me and Aaron Dews were both 18. And he said, "Oh, so y'all some jits." And I was like, "Dude, what is a jit? Is that like a insult?" And he's like, "Nah, it just means you young." And I was like, "Oh shoot, that's tough." So I always wanted to put jit somewhere in a song. I'll probably fit it in more places. And then obviously the hook repeats, and it's a bop, bro. And then there's the little outro that you get, you get the dance to. But yeah, man, this was a crazy fun track to make. This is the first track where I really feel like I am in my pocket, like I finally, for a long time, so for like the last 3 years, I have been trying to figure out who I am as an artist, just messing around, trying to figure out what rap really is. I didn't grow up listening to rap, so it was this new thing for me that I was trying to really figure out. And this track really exemplifies how far I've come and really like me finally finding my sound. Shout out Architect, the producers on this. Andrew Prim also produced this. They all killed it. But yeah, Architect was actually the people that really helped me find this sound. They've been putting me on the West Coast for a long time. They're like, "Yo, you gotta try this." And yeah, so I really feel like this song is just goes to show how far I've come. I think it's my first song that really feels like me. This was like 4 or 5 months in the making. We worked really hard on this track. So go ahead and save it, put it on a playlist, put it on a repeat for a couple nights, get them streams up, buy some merch. We got these Big Heads Incorporated mugs for sale, along with a bunch of like stickers and stuff. But yeah, go ahead, give the boy a follow, like the video, comment if you want any more lyrics broke down or whatever, if you got any questions. But yeah, I love you. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned. A lot of big stuff coming.
Late now, there ain't nothing to stop me. Don't let no man say I did it for a check, cause I only want cash, that's a fact, no flex. And I got my heat from the city where I rest. It's a little bit of south and a whole lot of west. Boy too clean, made a pope look a mess. Now they wanna throw stones.